Okay. President Tillman,
Here.
Vice President Seeley,
Here.
Treasurer McCollum,
Here.
Parliamentarian Hicken,
Here.
Senator Mendez, here. Senator Jawad,
Here.
Senator Williams, Senator Washburn, Senator Freshour, here. Senator Mosley,
Here.
Senator Garrison,
Here.
Senator Method,
Here.
Senator John, Senator Sweetland,
Here.
Senator Meek,
Here.
Senator
Here.
Okay, gotcha. Senator Robertson, Senator Daniel,
Here.
Senator Dukes,
Here.
Senator Farouk,
Here.
Senator Johnson,
Here.
Senator Mazzock, here. Senator Mosley, Tekeson, Senator Morrison,
Here.
Senator Agudelo, Senator Hart, Senator Strong,
Here.
Senator Copeland,
Here.
Senator Seeley.
Is there any discussion over the minutes from last week? Hearing none, all of those in favor of approving the minutes, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. Any abstentions? Is there anyone here for open forum? All right. There's no one here for speaker's podium either, and so I'll start officer reports. Yesterday, most of you probably have seen this, we had the big announcement that we will be naming the business college the Souls College of Business after a large private donation from the company. That money is going to be used to fund different scholarship opportunities, research opportunities, and different things, and will be put in the university endowment. I also talked to various people about at the luncheon and everything about different topics over how we could work with the school, and then we also toured the new College of Business. Lots of fun, very productive day. Vice President Seeley.
Hey guys, from like last week and this week, I've been getting together a meeting for later this week to get more information about bikes. I know we've talked about that a lot, and it's really in administration hands at this point. We've done a great job of getting data and pushing them that the students really want this. And so it's not on a back burner, but there's not a lot we can do in GA every week. We've done everything they need from us, and we've done such a wonderful job at it. I'm really proud of you guys, and I'm still putting our stamp on everything and pushing administration to do what the students want them to do. And I think that's it. I just want to let you guys know that your work is not going unnoticed, and that we are moving forward on things that y'all want to move forward on.
Secretary McDaniel.
So this week I worked on stuff for like advertising for elections and Midnight Breakfast. I'll be posting stuff throughout the whole week for Midnight Breakfast, and make sure that y'all are posting things as well, please. Everyone should have a senator verification form in front of them. Please fill that out and then give it to me at the end, because we need it each semester in order to like post things. If you don't want your stuff like posted for like website purposes, just say that you don't want it. If you do, put yes, give it back to me. I think we'll be good. Other than that, I got them.
Treasurer McClellan.
Okay, so this week I've just been emailing people as usual, but also my committee and I have been working on a little document that shows organizations how to apply for SGAC funds, and so I'm working on putting that on the website soon, hopefully this week, and that's all I got.
Parliamentarian Hicken.
So this week I was out of town for a golf trip, so don't really have much to report, just some general announcements. Midnight Breakfast and Dinner with President Tidwell are both mandatory events, so if you're going to miss those, you need to fill out absence forms and get them to Abby 48 hours in advance. Also, next week I'm going to be bringing a sign-up sheet for election tables, and the way that we've done it in the past was we just kind of like have people come whenever they could, and it always ends up being like one person usually at the table for the whole time, and we need more people to help run that table so that you don't have just one person sitting there being like, hey, come vote, because it's really annoying when you're like the only one there and you have a whole senate of people that are not coming to help you. So I'm gonna bring a sign-up sheet, and we will get some people signed up for that, and that's pretty much all I have. So
Student voice reports, start with the College of Arts and Sciences. Is there anyone here from College of Arts and Sciences?
I am.
Go for it.
There weren't a lot of complaints. They were just talking about lighting in the parking lot, how it's very dim, and that's all I got so far.
We've already given you contact information for Andy Kraus, correct?
Not yet.
Okay, I'll send that over to you and that you talk to him. He's in charge of most of the facility related things to that.
All right.
Anything else from College of Arts and Sciences? All right. Freshman senators?
I heard from some freshmen and other people on campus, there's been some like disruptive behavior in the UC on some people's parts. So I talked to Student Life and Leadership about it and asked them about the best way to go about that. And I've just been encouraging people to file bit reports if they see any disruptive behavior or anything that really bothers them, so administration can help.
So I talked to most of the people that I've come across that are freshmen about the library proposal, and they all really like the idea, and some of them were even asking if we could do it during finals week, just have PT Tyler students, but from what I understood, legally, like the library is not allowed to do that. If I understood that correctly, she mentioned something about how like funding from outside you're not allowed to do that.
Secretary.
I thought her proposal stated that it was gonna happen during finals week.
During those hours.
Oh, do you say you want it like for all hours?
That's
Oh,
what most of them were wanting.
like for start to finish hours. Okay. That's what you're saying.
It's not a legal thing, or we currently participate kind of in a consortium with the other universities here in town and with the City of Tyler library. And so it's kind of an agreement that we have in place on an intermodal library system. If there's a book that we don't have, then they have the ability to look at the other libraries. And so I think that's one of the reasons why we open our library to the public. So I don't know if it's necessarily the best course of action to close the library to the public. I do think we could tighten down a little bit, maybe instead of 10 p.m., maybe look at 9 p.m., an earlier hour where we shut it off to the public, similar to what the other universities do or City of Tyler. So I don't think the whole time is appropriate, but maybe we can look at the hours and maybe look at for sure.
Any other comments? Senator Robertson.
The only thing I have from Oval is the volleyball court next to the lake in between the business and the animal. People are just wondering when the net will be back up. I think I talked about it last semester and they said that it was because of construction. But people are kind of wondering when that will be up since the weather's getting
I'll talk with you afterwards about who would probably be best to contact for that. So I'd have to think about it for just a second. Committee reports, student life.
We made the Snapchat filter for Midnight Breakfast. And it's really cool. And you know, what did you do?
Thanks. So we got in contact with Chase Ragland, who is sort of in charge of, I guess, Patriot Days. And Patriot Days is also National Volunteer Week. So our Socks in a Box program, that's our volunteer and donation community service program, that will be happening that week, falls perfectly. We got some charities together and some organizations that the university's worked with before that would love for us to participate and donate to them. And we're also getting our location, our time taken care of, because Patriot Days is a spirit week. It's really busy, it takes a lot to get some space during that week.
Communications?
Matthew?
Yeah, so we talked today about some advertisement we're gonna do for upcoming events, some flyers and ideas. We have some stuff in the works, and that's pretty much all we did. Some big ideas.
So, wait, one more thing. It was just me and Matthew today. I understand some people have certain circumstances, but I still need to figure out who's gonna be in my committee and who's not, because if you're not, then you need to find a different committee, because those we're not attending or getting absences, and it's racking up. So please let me know if you are or not coming, because it's in the end a waste of a lot of people's time.
SGAC?
We met last Thursday. We approved SHRM for $31.98. They're going to have a event about LinkedIn and just going over about 2 hours. It can be viewed online and in person. We just purchased money for some food for that event. And that's all we really did last week besides go over some documents.
Rules Committee?
Rules Committee did not meet this week because I was out of town. So we're meeting next Monday at 2 o'clock. And probably in my office, because I think the Student Life Leadership Conference room is taken now. So my office.
Student Affairs?
Only half of us met last week, but this Wednesday, everyone had some special help. It was just Taylor and I, we talked about maybe double checking, I don't know what they're called, but the new security and the emergency button things that are on the campus. Maybe like double checking and making sure that there are inspections on those, because I've never seen anybody like inspect things. And we talked about the idea of maybe having student field trips. So a lot of students just kind of, sit in their dorm and they go to class and that's it. And maybe we could have something on the weekends where they could sign up, pay for their ticket, and then we could organize transportation as a student. Then we go to downtown the parks or the Rose Garden in the spring or something like that. Just to get people a little more involved and helping people, especially as freshmen.
It's possible, but not. It'd be a lot of logistic work, but we could do it. For old business, we're going to go over the statement from. Okay.
Chris, or Senator Robinson, what did you say? Y'all discussed the red light. What?
Oh, those emergency lights, just.
And sure randomly on. Okay.
The blue tower lights.
Yeah.
You have emergency.
We heard back from Jeannie Stanley, our librarian, over the questions that we had from her proposal. And so, Secretary McDaniel, could you read her statement?
Okay. So I asked her right after the meeting last Tuesday, I said, in your proposal, are you asking police to ask for everyone's IDs once the doors are locked at 10 p.m.? And she replied on Wednesday, and she was in she had a family emergency, so she kind of just gave me like a really quick response. But she said, I'm not sure that the police will physically check every ID. That's something I would have to talk to them about. And then she restated her proposal that library will make an announcement about 9:30 or 9:45 that only UT Tyler students, faculty, and staff should remain in the library, and all other visitors please leave. At 10 p.m., the police will lock the lakeside doors and do a walk through the building. Then from the hours of 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., entrance will be ID only at the main entrance. So I know that doesn't give a full clarification, but I don't think, with her saying that, I don't think the police are going to go up to every single human being in the library and ask for that ID, if that helps. So, I mean, I can be in further contact with her. I can email her again. I can get more clarification if y'all want more, but that's what I've got so far.
Just as a point of information, that's something that y'all guys can specifically lay out and in the endorsement. If y'all guys wanted to go that route, you could say, we're cool with the idea if this is the scenario where we don't go up to every student. If y'all want to lay that out, y'all have the ability to do so. Let's do it. All right, yeah. We,
Okay, that's fine.
so at this point, since we've tabled it until we've heard the clarification, we've not heard clarification on it. So if there's no discussion that y'all guys want to have, we would vote. So now is the time to say anything.
I just have a question.
Senator Mason.
So already on the library, I was walking in yesterday on from the second floor entrance, and there's like the little IT readers already on there. So we just basically use that.
That is how she plans on implementing it, yes. Any other comments or questions? All in favor of endorsing librarian Jeannie Stanley's proposal to close the library to students only after 10 p.m.? Please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? No. Any abstentions?
Aye.
That passes. Is there any other old business?
Point of information on the, is that right? Yeah. On the proposal, that's just us endorsing it, so it's not going into effect right now, or when will it go?
We have just basically said that we agree with her idea, and it is up to her and facilities to implement that idea. So if there's a holdup on facilities end, it may take longer, but the current projected date is finals, is what she's planning. There's no other old business under new business. I'd like to entertain a motion to swear in new senators. It's been motioned and seconded to swear in a new senator. All those in favor of, well, no, I don't have to do that. All right. We have a Cheryl with us from the pharmacy school. Would you just please give us a general statement, if you wouldn't mind coming up here so everyone can see you?
Hi, my name is Cheryl Tronson, and I'm representing the pharmacy year 1 for the pharmacy program. And I would just like to tell you that it would be I'll be appreciative if able to join this and have the opportunity to be part of the voice of the people that we're represented with and be part of the process of improving or being heard and, making changes that's going to be better for everyone, basically. Is there anything else? Well, thank you all. All right.
Any discussion over potential Senator Tronson? All in favor of approving the appointment of Senator Tronson, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Any abstentions? That passes. Repeat after me.
I, Cheryl Joy Tronson,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I shall faithfully represent
that I shall faithfully represent
the interest of the student body
the interests of the student body
of the University of Texas at Tyler.
of the University of Texas at Tyler.
I shall dutifully uphold and preserve
I dutifully uphold and reserve
the Constitution and bylaws
the Constitution and the bylaws
of the student body
of the student body
while ardently executing
the
office
office of Senator
of the Student Government Association
of the Student Government Association
at the University of Texas at Tyler.
at the University of Texas at Tyler.
other new business? One second. Vice President Seeley.
Motion to send a resolution to Jerry Stuff about food pantry.
Second.
It's been motioned and seconded to send a resolution to Jerry Stuff concerning the food pantry. Vice President Seeley, you have the floor.
So we purchased a bunch of stuff for the food pantry a while ago. We were given space for the food pantry, and all that stuff for it is sitting in student life and leadership. But there is space that has been given to the food, like given for the food pantry in the library where there used to be a coffee shop. And the only reason it's not there is because facilities hasn't prepared the space to be used yet. It's been sitting there, right? That's what.
Just finished as of yesterday or today, waiting on IT.
Okay. Either way, it's been sitting there for a while and nothing's being done about it. And we can't really say that it should be done because we haven't taken the proper steps and gone through the proper channels to push it forward. And so I think we should write a memo or a resolution of some kind and send it to Jerry Stuff, which is the Vice President of Facilities, and tell him, hey, we know that what was promised isn't being done, and we would like to bring that to your attention and see that it's followed through. And so then if it doesn't get done, we can move forward to other administration to complete this, because I think we went ahead and we passed that Senator project and we went to the Space Committee about it, so clearly it's a worthwhile thing. And I just want to know if everyone feels like we should send a little shove on it to administration in a respectful and proper way.
Parliamentarian Hicken.
I mean, yeah, there's not much to disagree with. I don't know if any of you guys, any of the senators that were not here, don't know, but we actually took $2,000 of our Senator Project budget line to purchase the items for the food pantry. So it was a significant project that we did, and it's just kind of like been in limbo for like a year now. So yeah, I think that this would be a good little nudge just to give them a little bit of encouragement to actually do the things that, you know, we make very clear that we want them to do.
Senator Robertson.
I agree. I think it's a good idea. I mean, there's not much to agree with. When it was discussed originally, when did everyone decide that it was going to be in place? When was the deadline? So we could put it to the future. Was it now? Like, is it wait on the year?
I can answer that partially. When we approved the project, it had not been given approval for space yet. So last semester, I presented before the Space Committee and received approval for said space. Once we received approval, it became the job of facilities to prep that space. And then it becomes AHI, which is our cleaning contracted service, to clean the space after facilities moves everything out. So facilities has moved some pieces, but not all of them. And that is the holdup, is we can't go in to clean it till everything's been moved. Yeah, and so we can't fulfill our obligation of providing this service that we've paid for until we can have the space ready for us, and that is totally up to them to finish. So, Senator Freshour.
Can you want specifically to write this resolution?
Normal, under the current guidelines, it would fall to student affairs to write the resolution, unless y'all appoint someone else. Just volunteering. You weren't volunteering, were you? Any other comments? All those in favor of having the Student Affairs Committee write a resolution to Jerry Stuff, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Any abstentions?
Aye.
That passes. Any other new business? Hearing none. Advisor comments?
I think the only thing I have is on front food pantry. The only thing that we're really waiting on is the IT, should be Imogen and computer. That will be our inventory system. That will be checking out, make sure we get stocked up on other things. We're almost done, everything's cleaned out. It's really the only piece that's left is letting Jared help facilitate it and get that process done.
Is the larger cold storage unit, has that been moved out?
And based on the last email I'm looking at, says everything is cleaned out.
So HI has been there as well.
That's out. The other piece is. Yeah.
Any announcements?
Yes.
Secretary McDaniel?
So this is from Kristen Brady. There is an after-school program for at-risk youths through Salvation Army this Friday from 3:30 to 5 at the Patriot Zone. I'm wondering, can this count towards volunteer hours?
Yes.
Great. I will be in attendance. Thank you.
Senator Freshour?
More of a general question to you. With all the dates, I do like that they're on the agenda, but is it possible to plug them into the true Canvas calendar?
Woohoo!
Secretary McDaniel?
Absolutely. I'll figure it out. Josh, want to meet later?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Oh,
Secretary McDaniel?
also, we are going to discuss right after this if we are going to have GA next week or not, because there is midnight breakfast on Tuesday. And I will send out a Canvas notification, so please be checking Canvas because I want all y'all to be aware if there is or isn't GA. Okay, cool.
Senator Strong?
I just have a question. Can I double check what time you need to be there for midnight breakfast next Tuesday?
9:45.
9:45? Thank you.
Also,
Secretary McDaniel?
tell all your friends because I'm going to give away shirts this year, the midnight breakfast shirts.
Oh yeah, we
And
got boxes of them. We're
means
just
we're
gonna
gonna need to clean
hand
out
them
our
to
office
people.
and give some stuff away.
Oh yeah.
So there's gonna be a lot of giveaways. So invite your friends, and I'm going to do things this year. I'm gonna give a raffle ticket. So the raffle's actually going to happen at midnight breakfast instead of like everyone like leaves and then we have to find the person and then they come to the office. I'm gonna give raffle tickets. You're gonna know within the day if you win. So tell your friends.
Parliamentarian Higgins?
Also regarding that, wear your midnight breakfast shirt.
Yeah.
To midnight breakfast. If you don't have one for the new senators, just wear like a new D. Tyler shirt.
And we'll give you one.
Yeah, I'll bring one.
When you get there.
Any other announcements? Secretary McDaniel, would you dispense the second roll call, please?
President Tippleman,
Here.
Vice President Seeley,
Here.
Treasurer McLeod,
Here.
Parliamentarian Higgins,
Here.
Senator Mendez, Senator Jawad,
Here.
Senator Williams, Senator Washburn, Senator Freshour, Senator Mosley,
Here.
Senator Garrett,
Yep.
Senator Transon, right? Here, Tronson, okay. I'll work on it. Senator Beathard,
Here.
Senator John, Senator Sweetland,
Here.
Senator Meek,
Here.
Senator Robertson, Senator Daniel,
Here.
Senator Dukes, Senator Farouk,
Here.
Senator Johnson,
Here.
Senator Mazak, Senator Mosley, Senator Morrison,
Here.
Senator Agudelo, Senator Hart, Senator Strong, Senator Copeland,
Here.
and Senator Seeley.
Senator Morrison?
Motion to. Second.
All those in favor of adjourning, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Any abstentions? Y'all are good to go.
Bring me your verification report, please.
Yeah, and I gotta get one to you, Cheryl.
I do.
Savannah, you sign it.
I do. Oh,
It's every
I thought it was one per year.
I think you can get a signature.
okay for me to miss both meetings?
Yeah, it's fine. We haven't, we
Can I
haven't had an
just-
AB.
Sarah. Okay.
Hello?
Thanks, John. I don't think it's gonna be like a month or two.
Whoa.
Hey,
I'm
I
so
was
good.
I know, but I wanted to make sure I could get a jump on it.
Hello?
So,
You're good.
I will send you an email with sort of like a format.
Okay, I was gonna ask.
Sometime.
Okay.
And it's basically just, it's gonna be more like a memo